Hey, what's going on the run? How you guys doing today? Welcome back to the Sneak Video. And today we're taking a look at the first Dawning weapon. The Dawning has returned, and with it brought a new weapon, returning weapons, and just even the returning weapons have like some refreshes to them. So we're probably gonna be looking at them as well. But I wanted to start off with the new weapon right here. It's a glaive this time, the Albedo wing, an aggressive glaive. So I kind of want to talk about it. And what are the perks that I think that you guys should be going for if you're looking for a god on this weapon. So without further ado, let's get into it and let's start looking at the perks. Alright, so here we are and we're taking a look at the trade perks. We got some interesting ones, so let's go through them. For the first column, we have Grave Robber, Beacon Rounds, Replenish Aegis, Immovable Object, Keep Away, Clown Cartridge, and then Fuel Prep. I actually really like Grave Robber on the Glaive, since it's just so easy to get melee kills. So this makes so you pretty much never have to like manually reload if you have Grave Robber on your Glaive, at least in PvE. You're just going around smacking ads, never have to reload. Grave Robber is really good. This is the new perk that we haven't really seen it too often. I think it's on the new sidearm for the dungeon, but that's about it. Final blows with this weapon grant your projectiles tracking, dealing further damage, extends the duration. This is definitely going to be worth looking into for the Crucible, especially since Glaives got all those buffs this season for the Crucible. Which, have you guys played with any Glaives this season? Have you guys actually given the Glaives a try in the Crucible? I think I've done like 1 or 2 games, but to be completely honest, I haven't really tried them that much. But I know that the shield regen, just on its own, it's pretty huge and could definitely give Glaives an advantage that they didn't have before. So I definitely think they're better, and I do feel like I've seen a lot more than before. Or maybe it's people just trying them. Who knows? But overall, Beacon Rounds, a very good perk that definitely deserves some attention. It could be the next big thing for like the Crucible Glaives. Next up, we have Replenish Aegis, which is going to reload the weapon from reserves. This one can be pretty good. I'm not a huge fan of this one. I actually kind of like the next one a little more. Immovable Object, which lets you move faster when blocking. I think both of these are pretty solid though. Being able to reload while holding block is fantastic, especially if like you're pinned down maybe and you're really need to keep the shield up. Replenish Aegis can be amazing. But I do also like my Immovable Object. After that, we have Keep Away, which is going to increase our range, our reload, and accuracy when there's no one near. Which is not something that's going to happen too much with the Glaive. So I don't see Keep Away being like that big of a perk on this one. I just don't see it. Glaives are all about close range, so I don't think Keep Away is going to be active enough for us to like justify running Keep Away instead of some of these other fantastic perks. Next up, we have Clown Cartridge, which is something I don't think I've ever seen on the Glaive, unless I just can't remember. But Clown Cartridge is great. It can give us from 10 to 50% more magazine. So we can get like an extra shot or two. Pretty cool. And then we have Fuel Prep, which is going to increase our reserves, which is definitely really good. And then gives us a bunch of like reload bonuses whenever we crouch. So in this column, I definitely say that you should go for Grave Robber, Replenish Aegis, or if you're going for a Crucible Glaive, some Beacon Rounds. Now moving on to the second trade perk, we have Golden Tricorn, Demo, Lead from Gold, Deconstruction, Attrition Orbs, High Impact Reserves, and Close to Melee. And let's start with from the top. Golden Tricorns can give us some extra damage. The extra damage unfortunately only affects our Glaive projectiles. So I think that kind of like holds back the damage perks a bit on Glaives. That it only affects the projectiles, it doesn't affect the melee. So since a lot of our damage comes from the actual melee of the Glaive, I'm just going to have to pass up on Golden Tricorn. Demolitionist is a bit of a similar story. It only works with the projectile, but Demo's still a fantastic perk in PvE, used to keep your grenades up. So I would still consider it if you didn't get some of the other perks that we're going to be talking about. Lead from Gold, I think, is an okay perk. This one allows us to get some special ammo from heavy ammo pickups. Having extra ammo is always good. After that, we have deconstruction, which is it's just no. It's just no. No deconstruction, please. Next up, we have a very interesting perk, attrition orbs, which is gonna make it so you make orbs of light after dealing sustained damage, which is one of the things the Glaive loves to do. The Glaives are very known for just dealing sustained damage, whether it's with the projectile, with the melees. So attrition orbs, I actually think is gonna be a pretty good perk, just being able to hit things and make orbs. So I think this perk could actually be pretty useful. Will it be the best? Probably not, but it could definitely be useful. Next up, we have high impact reserves, which is going to improve the damage on the bottom half of the magazine. And this is probably going to be mostly for Crucible. This will probably allow you to like one shot and melee somebody, since that combo got nerfed this season, so the Glaives can do it just normally. But now this Glaive with high impact reserves should be able to do it. You should be able to use shoot melee very quickly and just one to the enemy before they know what just happened to them. And lastly, we have our PvE perk. This is pretty much the perk that you guys should be going for if you're going for this Glaive for PvE, is close to melee. You actually get a really nice 30% damage increase from this. And the thing is that you can just keep extending it as long as you keep getting melee kills, using the initial projectile kill, and then after that you can just go crazy with your Glaive melee. This is definitely what you want to go for if you're looking to use this Glaive in like PvE. Some perk combinations that I'm already starting to like would be like Grave Robber with close to melee, Replenishing Ages with close to melee, Beacon Rounds and some high impact reserves could be pretty good as well. You could also go Grave with Lead from Gold, or Lead from Gold Replenishing Ages. All of these kind of work, and those are definitely the perks that I think that you should be going for and using on your Glaive. For the masterwork, I think I would go for like shield duration and or reload speed. These two seem to be like the best ones on Glaives. So those are the ones that you should be looking for. And that's it. That is the Albedo wing. It has some interesting roles that I think I'm definitely going to be going for. I really want to try the Beacon Rounds high impact reserves. But even the close to melee on this Glaive I think will be pretty good. So I'm definitely going to be looking for one for both PvP and PvE. Let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think about this Glaive? Are you going to be going for the God rule? What are the role that you're looking for? If you guys think that maybe I didn't give enough credit to a perk, let me know in the comments below. And just let me know what you guys think of the Glaive, you know. Are you guys going to be playing Dawning? I'll definitely be playing for the sweet, sweet mementos. I'm just trying to get some new rolls on all my weapons, since some of the other weapons have some interesting rolls as well, like the Glacial and the Gopher and the Stay Frosty. And I'll bring you guys some of those videos as well, but those are going to be some more gameplay videos, not just kind of videos like this. Anyways, thank you for watching today. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.